Boy, it's been a rough night out there.
We hear the rumbles.
Yeah, still
here.
some thunder and lightning out there. Even though the worst of the storms have moved on, we're still getting a lot of cloud to ground and cloud to cloud lightning. At last check, over 3,100 lightning strikes this evening. And, you know, it's kind of weird. Almost every thunderstorm has lightning in it. The thing that produces more lightning is you have to have consistent updrafts that are creating ice. The crazy thing about lightning, when you see lightning, I know as a meteorologist, you're getting ice at the top of the cloud because the ice crystals and snow at the top are rubbing against each other, creating a static charge and creating that charge up there. So you know you're getting ice at the top of the storm. And as long as you continue to produce that ice up there, you're going to get lightning. And that's what we're seeing tonight. And boy, it was nonstop. This little cluster continues to push out. It's not really a storm, but we're getting on the back side of it. Still some rain here in the Charlotte area. We have seen a few planes trickle out of the airport, but there's a lot of folks that have been stuck on the tarmac for 2-3 hours. Remember the thing about lightning at the airport? None of the ground crews can be outside when there's lightning. Think about it. You're refueling planes, you're loading luggage, and you're in metal carts and boxes. It's dangerous. So none of the ground crews can be outside when there's lightning in the area. So it pretty much shuts the airport down until they can safely get back out there and load planes, fuel planes, and service them. And that's what happens when you have lightning anywhere near the airport. Look at the rainfall. Some pockets of heavier rain in between these spots, but I know in my house, almost 2 inches of rain in South Charlotte, but parts of Fort Mill had almost 5 to 6 inches of rain. Now tomorrow should be quieter, still an isolated storm, but there's really going to be a ton, I think, on Sunday. Hot and humid, but a big cool down as we go into next week. Severe weather risk minimal tonight, tomorrow pretty low, but look what happens on Sunday. This front gets closer and we're going to see a low risk for most of our area. Like we saw this evening, really strong outflow, those gusty winds, nothing rotating, straight line winds will be the big concern as we go into Sunday afternoon and evening. So if you have outdoor plans on Sunday, just be prepared. Tomorrow, pretty isolated. There's going to be some around, nothing like today, but watch what happens on Sunday. This cold front approaches from the north and west, and we're going to see a lot more storms develop into the evening hours, kind of a similar setup to tonight. The difference is they won't be coming from the northeast, they'll be coming from the northwest, and by Monday we should dry out. Also for your outdoor activities this weekend, skeeter meter remains very, very high, but starts to go down a little bit early next week thanks to some wind and cooler temperatures, and yes, even drier air as we get into next week, but we got to get through the weekend. Tropics still very active. We'll keep an eye on all three of these systems. There's 3 separate tropical waves I'm watching right now. The middle one has the highest chance of development, but the one closest to the U.S. is in the Gulf of Mexico. So your Labor Day weekend, Saturday, about 20-30% chance of storms, 60% on Sunday, 40% for morning showers on Labor Day before they all move out. So the weekend broken down hour by hour. There's your rain chances. Again, highest as we go into Sunday afternoon. Quick look at your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. And there's another quick look at the radar. Tons of moisture out there. Your 7-day forecast shows the cool down next week back into the 70s. Still some rain chances late in the week, and it looks like it stays below average all the way through next weekend.
Okay, Brad, thanks so much.